Okay, guys. So in this video, we'll look how to delete this blocks. Okay. So deleting a blog is nothing but what I am gonna do. So instead of writing a view more button, I'll just give the delete button only when the condition gets matched. Okay. I'll show you that one too. So whenever you click on this delete blog, yeah, right now there is no page here. So we'll provide a delete menu. Okay. So go to your file explorer, just collapse this not to get lost in that includes folder. Right click, new file, delete hyphen blog dot php. Okay, so what I'm gonna do right now, you have copied, right, the index page. So I'll be copying that entire thing, control all, and paste it inside this blog, delete blog. And once the code has been written, go to your includes folder. Inside the navigation bar, inside this delete, what you need to do, you need to type, mm, click on here as delete hyphen blog dot php. Okay, if I'm gonna refresh and if I'm gonna hit on delete, it has showing me the same data. So right now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make a few modifications here. Okay, so instead of providing all the blocks, what I'm gonna do here, I'll just modify the query. So head towards the delete block. The query I'll be writing is from here. Okay, and the query will be in the form as well. The loop continues in the while loop, but the query gets modified. Okay, so the query select all from block where user ID, where user underscore ID is equal to dollar underscore session, and what is the ID present inside this session. Okay. Mm, okay, since I'm getting an error, I'll use the double quotes. So what I will do, I'll just use dollar session. Okay, I'll just write an ID here. ID equals dollar underscore session, and the key should be ID. Okay, and where ID equals, I'll just print ID as dollar ID. So this will be working fine. So for example, just for an exception user ID, let me go and check where I have made mistake. Localhost slash php my admin, and inside the blocks. Okay, author. So instead of providing the user ID, there is an author. But this doesn't make any sense. But if the same author, if the author is using the same name, it may delete all the data also. Okay, fine. So we'll sort it out that later. So if dollar, instead of you going to the user ID, I'll just go to the author, auth or author, and this would be dollar author, auth, or, but instead of the session ID, it would be name dollar, sorry, it should be user name. And right now I need to modify the same thing, dollar auth over author. So right now it should be working. Test in the where clause, select all from the block where author equals. I think I need to provide two quotations. Let me check. Yep, I need to provide the two quotations. So here it should be in the double quotation, and then only where the author name is equal to thing, this thing will be present. Okay, and right now we will write the delete condition. So instead of showing an single block ID button, what I will do, uh, instead of the view more, so we need to modify this piece of code. So instead of providing where it is, uh, the author, the content, okay, the content is already present, we just need to modify this code. let's cut this anchor tag and let's delete this PHP code entirely and paste it here. And right now we are getting in every file. So what I'm gonna do, so instead of providing this data, what I will do, I'll make a request. Okay, so right now this is not required. So what I will do, right now I don't need that one also. I'll be writing a form with the action as nothing, or yeah, the action will be delete hyphen blog with question mark. The question mark would be because since it's in the for each loop, we'd be getting an unique way. Okay, so ID equals in the question mark by using PHP, use echo statement to print, and it should be dollar row with ID. Okay, once it has been done, close the semicolon and write the method method as get. Okay, and whenever you are performing any get request, this will get deleted. So I'll just show you how. So right now this has been done. Now let's write an submit button. So it should be by default its input type is submit, and the name also should be submit, and value is submit. Okay, so we'll modify the value as delete. Okay, if I'm going to refresh it, you can see we are getting a traditional HTML block of a code. So right now what I'm going to do, I'll just add a class here. So the class would be something like but btn hyphen danger. So right now this the bootstrap class would have it. Right now I'm not going to run this query, but before running this, I'll just make sure we're getting an on-click confirmation. So whenever there is an on-click event, on click followed by return confirm, confirm. Confirm is a function, so it requires a parenthesis, and to write any input data, use a single quotation. So in between the single quotation, are you sure to delete this blog? Okay, refresh it. The moment I'm going to click on hit enter, it's going to ask me if I'm going to click on okay, it will go and delete, or else it's no. Now let's write the query. So go here, and what I need to do, I will just use the get method. But before that, I need to check the submit function is set to the submit name attribute we are using is present or not. So ESET, inside the ESET, it should be dollar underscore get, since it's a get method. Okay, get ID, not get ID. So submit, uh, submit. So, and let's wrap it inside an if condition. If, and once everything has been done, what I'll be doing, I'll be just printing the data. Echo dollar underscore get ID. Okay, so the moment I'm gonna click on delete and click on hit OK, it is showing me submit delete. I think I made one mistake. Yeah, so since we this piece of code is not working and the data what we are passing is not coming inside the form, we will delete here. We'll just add dot php, delete block.php, and we'll provide an input. So the input would be text, the name would be ID, and the value we need to provide a value. So inside the PHP dollar row, and let's pass this ID. Once this has been completed, just let's go back, and okay, it's not showing. The mistake is I have not typed the echo. So we're getting an ID. So right now, if I'm gonna click on delete, it should show me the ID. Okay, we are getting the ID here. So once it has been successfully done, let's mark it as hidden. To make it as hidden, so style equals display colon none. Okay, so right now this is working perfectly fine. And let's write the query again. So if the ID is printing, so the ID is printing. Now what I will be doing, I'll be writing the query. So let's store the ID inside the ID variable dollar underscore get. The key value will be ID. And now if you are getting any ID, let's write a query again. Dollar query equals delete from the table name. It's blocks where so id equals dollar id. Okay, to run this SQL query, what I'll be doing, uh, I'll be using mysqli query, but it should be inside if condition. If mysqli underscore query, we need to pass our two variables. So those two variables or arguments are dollar link and dollar query. And if it is getting succeeded, we'll be throwing an alert. So right now I'll be just posting an toast, but sorry, an echo print statement, but later we will add the toast. Okay, so echo deleted successfully, else failed. Oops, echo failed to delete. Okay, so right now this is working fine. There is an error. So what kind of a error expecting? Okay, so this is written in the square bracket. That is the issue. And let's provide a semicolon here. Refresh. Oh, if I since the id is 1, it has deleted. So what I will do, I'll just click on delete and it's gonna ask me to delete it. If I'm gonna click on yes, it would have deleted. Right now I clicked on cancel. Again, I'll just go with this delete, click on delete. So right now it has been deleted, and in which it has been rendered only the data what I've shown. This is how we'll be deleting the blocks from here, since only you're the admin. So there are two users, right, as per this data. So what I will do, instead of opening this one, I'll just open in incognito localhost slash blog.php. Okay, it's not logged. Blog. Okay, so here I'll just write what is the username, email test.com Rahul. Okay, so right now what I'll be doing, I'll be just inputting the password. Yeah, I can see the blocks. So if I'm going to click on delete block, no results found. Okay, that means it is not showing the blog which is not written by me. You're getting my point. If I want, I can write a blog, and this is by Rahul, and this is the main. This is another data. Okay, if I'm going to click on post, blog added successfully. If I go to home, this post is by Rahul. You can see this is from the black color theme is from the incognito mode, which is the another user, and the white color or the blue color, see, you can see this is from the another user. So if I'm going to click on home, it is showing me. But if I go to blogs and if I click on delete, it is not going to show me the others blog post. Okay, this is how you will be making an user control or a user based data showing in a simple basic way. And actually, even though this is not secure, but this is the beginner level, guys, where you can understand. Okay, and now what I'll be doing, where it is, yeah. So if I want, I can head towards here, delete, and this is my own block. I can delete it. That's all. It has been deleted here. So right now, what I'll be doing, I'll just refresh, and voila, the blog is not more present anyway. Okay, but if I go to the another user, if I want to read, I can read. And it was written by test on so and so date. Again, if I wanted to read on other blogs by some other people, I can do it. So this is how we will be use. This is how it is used to delete the data. On next video, what I'll be doing, I'll be showing you how to modify the blog. Okay, so see you in the next video, guys. Bye.